Good evening and welcome to another happy hour here with the BreakTraders community and with Saute. We are thrilled. We've got four eBay breaks to start with, so I want to address that first. We did have select baseball breaks scheduled for tonight and select baseball breaks scheduled for tomorrow. Unfortunately, there was an issue between Panini and our distributor, so they aren't receiving the select baseball product in-house until tomorrow, which means we won't receive that until Friday. So what we've done is we're going to start our show early this coming Saturday. We're going to start it at 6:30 and run the two select baseball breaks that were scheduled for tonight on Saturday, starting at 6:30 and then 6:50. And then do the third one that was scheduled for tomorrow at 7:10 on Saturday. So that being said, be sure to be on the lookout Saturday morning for our unsold or available pick your teams for eBay, because what we're doing is we offered everyone who had purchased for tonight and will be purchasing for tomorrow to receive a refund if they so choose. So we could have some spots available in those select baseball breaks. But that being said, we were pretty disappointed that we couldn't get into any of those new baseball products tonight. So we decided to give 30% off all of our baseball breaks to our customers using the code RRW30. And that really is a throwback to the Rochester Red Wings or baseball organization. I'll be going to their game tomorrow night. That's our minor league team, our AAA team here, the minor club of the Washington Nationals. Also tonight, you'll notice that I'm wearing a t-shirt that's not sports related at all. This is a live rescue from Memphis, Magnum PIT. Absolutely love that shirt. And that was sent to us from a member of our BreakTraders community, Cynthia. You can find more about the live rescue at the link in the chat. That being said, if anyone has a nonprofit they support or a business that they own, we're happy to throw back the support that you give us to you and rock your gear on our shows. So this one, I got it. I think it came yesterday or 2 days ago. I absolutely loved it. My fiance is super jealous because this is like probably one of the coolest t-shirts I own now, with the Magnum PIT, and it's special to me and my fiance because we both own rescue pits. We love pit bulls. We think they're some of the best dogs out there, and really can't go wrong. But now that I've gone through that spiel, we're gonna get right into our first break of the night here, and that's gonna be break 914, the 2021 Prism Draft Picks eBay Pick Your Team. We've got no teams required there, so here we go. Break 914, 2021 Prism Draft Picks Pick Your Team. And remember, here we have the 5 packs, 5 autos in the deck, 8 cards per pack. Let's see what we've got. We've got Sam Darnold of the Carolina Panthers, followed by James Robinson of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Then we have our first auto, and this one looks like it could be a redemption or could be points. And it is a redemption, and it is a Dwayne Eskridge Draft Picks Auto Red. Dwayne Eskridge, he's of the Seattle Seahawks. So that is going to be going to Casey. Definitely not the best redemption that we've pulled out of this product so far. Hey T-Man, great to see you. Followed up by the Red Prism Alvin Kamara. Then we've got a Chris Godwin of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's going to be out of 49. And that is going to Josh. Welcome to the BreakTraders community, Josh. I see it's your first time with us. We appreciate you joining us this afternoon. Then we've got Julian Edelman of the New England Patriots, followed by Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Detroit Lions, and Nick Bolton. There's a new one for me. I haven't seen him before. He's of the Kansas City Chiefs. So we have Amon-Ra St. Brown going to Mr. CEO and Nick Bolton also going to Mr. CEO. We've got Darren Waller of the Las Vegas Rams, followed by Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans. And we've got a numbered, it's going to be out of 99, and that is going to be Dylan Radzoun of the Tennessee Titans going to Brandon. Followed up, we've got a red Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Red Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers going to Joshua. And then we've got Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, and that is going to Maxwell. An All-Americans, Najee Harris, also of the Steelers, going to Josh. Followed by a Crusade, Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers going to Josh. What a Steeler pack this one is. And then we have Michael Carter of the New York Jets, and that is going to Chris. Chris, welcome to the BreakTraders community. And for all you new BreakTraders members out there tonight, you can go to BreakTraders.com. Use promo code NEWBT to get 20% off your first order. Then we've got T. Higgins with the Cincinnati Bengals and Ronald Jones II with Tampa Bay. And then their third auto is going to be Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith of the Dallas Cowboys, and that's going to be going to Josh. Look at that. Josh in his first break with BreakTraders hitting that auto. Followed up by David Johnson of the Houston Texans, Derek Carr of the Las Vegas Raiders, Daniel Jones of the New York Giants, followed by Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos going to Josh, and Greg Rousseau or Groot of the Buffalo Bills going to Timothy. Love to see that there. On to the fourth pack in this break. We've got Allen Robinson of the Bears, Chris Carson of the Seahawks. And our auto is going to be Caden Stearns. Caden Stearns from Texas. And he didn't go far. He just went north to Colorado there. And he's a Denver Bronco. And that's out of 149. And that is going to Josh. Followed up by, ooh, baby, it's a Red Crusade Justin Fields. Red Crusades Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears going to Cynthia. DeAndre Swift of the Detroit Lions, followed by Hamilcar Rashad Jr. of the New York Jets, Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans, and Seth Williams. Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos to round out that pack. And here we are, 4 packs deep into this break, 9-14. Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings, followed by Derek Carr of the Las Vegas Raiders. And then we're going to have a Titan, and it's going to be out of 199, and that is Elijah Molden. Elijah Molden out of 199 going to Brandon. Followed up by Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers, Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans, a Crusade, Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos, and then our first Devonta Smith of the evening, this one going to Casey with the Philadelphia Eagles. And there we have it. That is the last card in this break. Let's run these rookies down. We've got Devonta Smith of the Eagles, followed by Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos, Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos, Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans, Hamilcar Rashad Jr. of the New York Jets, a red Justin Fields Crusade going to Cynthia with the Bears, Greg Rousseau Silver All-Americans of the Buffalo Bills, Patrick Surtain of the Broncos, Michael Carter with the Jets, a Crusade Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers, a Silver Najee Harris of the Steelers, Rondale Moore Blue of the Arizona Cardinals, Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers, Nick Bolton, not Michael, but Nick Bolton of the Kansas City Chiefs, and Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Detroit Lions. Alrighty, let's run down these autos. Nothing super exciting out of the autos, but first we've got Elijah Molden out of 199, and that is going to be going to Brandon with the Tennessee Titans. Followed up by Brandon Smith, this one out of 75, and that's of the Dallas Cowboys, going to Josh, and Josh's first break with BreakTraders. Then we've got a 149, this one Caden Stearns of the Denver Broncos, going to Josh. Followed up by Dylan Radzoun of the Tennessee Titans, going to Brandon. That's 2 hits with Brandon, this one out of 99. And then our redemption is going to be Dwayne Eskridge. Dwayne Eskridge redemption, and that is of the Seattle Seahawks, and that is going to Casey. And here are all the autos in this break. Let's get the boom booms. And there we have it, Max. There's no unpaid spots in 915. And right now, that is the end of 914, and we'll be moving on to 915. But first, before we get into 915, we are going to do our first movie keyword. Hey, John, great to see you this evening. Alrighty. River. River is the keyword this evening. One minute to guess the movie based on the keywords yacht and river. Basically, how it works is you type the keyword in the chat for your opportunity for a randomization, and if you guess the movie in that minute, you automatically win a pull out of the Saute stock pot. Mississippi Burning is not correct. African Queen, incorrect. Bird Box, incorrect. Hudson Hawk, incorrect. A river run through it. Alrighty, no correct guesses yet on river. Get Hard, no, but that is a great, great movie with The Rock right there. Schitt's Creek, no. And again, before we get into this one, remember we have 30% off all of our baseball breaks this evening. 30% off all of our baseball breaks this evening. Using the code RRW30, and that is in reference to the Rochester Red Wings 30. Or Rochester Red Wings, which is Rochester, New York's minor league AAA team. Alrighty. Well, we might as well get started with this one. Here we go. This is break 915, the 2021 Panini Prism Draft Picks Hobby 1-box eBay auction. Remember, here we go. We have 5 packs in this one. 8 cards per pack and 1 auto per pack. Starting off with a Justin Jefferson, followed up with Derek Carr of the Las Vegas Raiders. And then our auto is going to be Milo Eifler of the New York Jets. And that is going to Jim4048. Jim, welcome to BreakTraders. Hitting that out of 75, New York Jet linebacker right there. And then we've got Chris Carson of the Seahawks, followed by another New York Jet. This one, Hamilcar Rashad Jr., and that is going to be out of 149, followed by Jalen Reagor of the Eagles. And our first big QB, or our second big QB, this first one of this break, and that is a Crusade, Zach Wilson. Followed up by Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris going to Jake. You got to think he goes in as the starter day one there in Pittsburgh, which has to make all those Anthony McFarland PCs pretty unhappy. And folks, we've got eBay breaks closing right now. I believe they start right now for tomorrow's noontime break. Tomorrow at noon we have a show. Then Saturday starting at 6:30 we have a show. And then starting next week we run Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday. Henry Ruggs, followed by Cam Newton. Our auto is going to be Spencer Brown. Spencer Brown out of 199. And John, we're going to need a double check on where he went, because there's 2 Spencer Browns on the list, or 2 Spencer Browns in this deck, but only one's on the list, and that's the Buffalo Bill. So if you search Spencer Brown UAB and now their NFL team, that will let us know. Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers, All-Americans, followed by Kadarius Toney, All-Americans of the New York Giants, going to Brandon. And that is out of 249, followed by Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals going to Casey. Kadarius Toney again of the Giants going to Brandon. And Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Justin. Justin, welcome to BreakTraders. Panthers. Alrighty, that Spencer Brown is a Carolina Panther, and that's going to James. James in his first break with BreakTraders. Todd Gurley of the Atlanta Falcons, followed by Matt Ryan of the Atlanta Falcons. And then our auto is going to be Sean Davis. Sean Davis of the Indianapolis Colts, and that is going to Cynthia. Followed up by Tylan Wallace. Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens, followed by Chris Godwin of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Sam Darnold of the New York Jets, Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Justin, and Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers going to Jake. We do not offer trades at this time. Terry McLaurin with the Washington football team. Gardner Minshew with the Jaguars. Followed up with our auto, and that's Azeez Oluwari of the New York Giants. And that is going to be going to Brandon. Yeah, that top series 2, great price point right there. We've got Asante Samuel Jr. of the Los Angeles Chargers, followed by Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos, and then it's Mac Jones of the New England Patriots going to Patriots fan 64. Even though I'm a Bills season ticket holder, I'd still like to welcome you to the BreakTraders community. Followed by a Crusades, Justin Fields of the Bears going to John. John, welcome to BreakTraders, and Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans. And folks, as you see, I've been mentioning discounts all night so far. You get the new discount if you're a new customer with the 20% off promo code NEWBT. You can hit those baseball discount codes that I've dropped in the chat. And then you can also go find discounts on our Discord if you're new to BreakTraders. Our Discord, not only a great place to find daily deals, but also you can chat cards with a lot of like-minded individuals. Today's Discord deal is 25% off our new Blasters mixer. We've got a new one basketball and 2 football blaster mixers, 3 boxes each. The basketball one I think is pretty cool. It's a Court Kings International blaster, and we've got a box of each 2018, 2019, 2018, 19, 2019, 20, 2020, 21. Brandon Ayuk of the 49ers, Lamar Jackson of the Ravens, and then it's going to be Nico Collins. Nico Collins, our last auto of this pack, and that is of the Houston Texans. Followed up by Justin Jefferson of the Vikings, Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is out of 249. Jalen Hurts from Oklahoma, followed by James Robinson of the Jaguars, Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys. Haven't seen him in a while. That's going to Casey. And Daz Newsome of the Chicago Bears going to John. So let's run these rookies down. We've got Daz Newsome of the Chicago Bears going to John. Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys going to Casey. Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans, this one the All-Americans version, going to Mr. CEO. Justin Fields Crusade of the Chicago Bears going to John. Welcome to BreakTraders, John. Mac Jones of the Patriots going to another new BreakTraders community member, and that's Patriots fan 64. Asante Samuel of the Chargers. Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers going to Jake. Jamar Chase of the Bengals going to Justin. Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens going to Casey. Jamar Chase of the Bengals to Justin. Kadarius Toney of the Giants to Brandon. Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals to Casey. Kadarius Toney Blue All-Americans out of 249 of the Giants going to Brandon. An All-Americans Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers going to Jake. Najee Harris of the Steelers going to Jake. A Crusade, Zach Wilson of the Jets going to Jim in his first break with BreakTraders. And then another Jet, that's Hamaclar Rashad Jr. out of 149. And that ends that rookie rundown. Now let's look at these autos. Out of 199, we have Spencer Brown of the Carolina Panthers going to James. And then out of 149, we have Nico Collins of the Houston Texans going to Cynthia. Out of 199, we have Sean Davis of the Indianapolis Colts going to Cynthia. Out of 75, we have Milo Eifler of the New York Jets going to Jim. And then out of 25, Azeez Oluwari of the New York Giants. And that is going to Brandon. And there we have it. Those are the 5 autos in this break. Prism 915. And that is the end of break 915. So we're going to run this river giveaway. But first, we're going to drop something new in this in the Saute stock pot. We've got a lot of new stuff to drop in here. And we're going to start with a NBA Hoops premium pack, blaster pack that we're going to drop into the stock pot. Almost lost one. Alrighty. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Before we do the river, we're going to do a football one in there as well. We're going to do a 2019 Contenders football blaster into the stock pot as well. Alrighty. Here we go, folks. Type river in the chat to be entered. I see a few rivers in the chat. John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is John Perillo.
John Perillo, let's see what he's got. And it's going to be a 2019 Contenders football. George Kittle of the 49ers, Von Miller of the Broncos, Zay Jones of the Buffalo Bills. What a throwback there. Eli Manning, winning ticket. Kenyon Drake of the Dolphins, Adam Thielen of the Vikings, James Conner of the Steelers, and Michael Thomas of the New York Saints. All righty. We're going to move quick here. We've got a team random. Well, not quick, but we are going to move into this team random here in a moment. And that is going to be not one of our eBay breaks. We figured we'd help fill that gap. From what we had happen, or from the select breaks getting pushed. In addition, folks, not only do we have those great deals on our baseball breaks, which you can find right here. You can take 30% off any of those with the promo code RRW30. That means that brings down the Topps Tier 1 baseball to less than it would cost for just getting the box there, if you add up all three costs. We have a Division Random of Absolute. We've got some Top Series 2 baseball, brand new baseball product right there. Bowman First Edition, got this Immaculate Baseball Hobby 2-box 3-team random right there. But we have more than just baseball available. We've got Panini Prism Draft Picks College Football left. And you know what? You can take 30% off all Prism Draft Picks products with the promo code PRISMDP30. 4 spots left in that hobby hybrid. Pick your team. 5 spots left in a pick your division. 22 spots left in a regular pick your team. And there, so on and so forth. And again, we have the 29 spots left in this Mosaic Donruss Optic and Prism Football Blaster Mixer 2020. And you can get into that using promo code that you will find in the Discord for 25% off. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 777, the 2020 Donruss Optic Hybrid One Box Team Random. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize this one. 6 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the teams are scrolling on the side. We'll let them scroll through once, and then we will rip into the box. Nice. Thrilled to hear that for you. All right, the teams have ran through from 8 packs per box here, 4 cards per pack. You can get those mojos right there. 2, 4, 6, 8 right there. Get those red mojos. And we pulled an auto from our last Hybrid H2 break that we did. Maybe we'll get lucky again. We've got Mike Gesicki with the Miami Dolphins, followed by an Elite Series rookie, and that is Jake Fromm and that is going to Chad with the Buffalo Bills, and then Jeff Okuda going to Josh with the Detroit Lions, and then a Cole McDonald of the Tennessee Titans going to Jim. We have Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs, followed by a Retro Series Warren Moon. Our first red mojo, and that's going to be Cesar Ruiz of the New Orleans Saints, and that is going to Jim. And then AJ Terrell of the Atlanta Falcons going to Brandon. Our next pack here, we got Darius Leonard of the Colts, followed by Josiah DeGuara of the Green Bay Packers going to Lucas. Brian Edwards of the Las Vegas Raiders going to Jim. And John Hightower of the Eagles going to Lucas. George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers, followed by the rookies, Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts going to Kevin. CJ Henderson of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ben. And Trevon Diggs of the Dallas Cowboys going to William. We've got DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers, a Dominators, Zeke Elliott, a red mojo rated rookie, and that is Zachary Moss of the Buffalo Bills going to Chad, hoping for a big year out of Zach here. And then Darnell Mooney of the Chicago Bears going to Jim. I'm a big fan of Darnell Mooney, very high on him. I think he's going to have a great year paired up with Justin Fields, more so a great career paired up with Justin Fields. Then we've got Tre'Davious White of the Buffalo Bills, Bo Jackson Retro Series, a rated rookie red mojo DJ Dallas of the Seattle Seahawks going to Jim. Followed up by Josh Uchi Ya Wah Wah of the New England Patriots going to Ramon. Yes, G40. That's exactly how it works. So the costs of every other team go up incrementally because we have the 4 best teams that we randomize, and the same things for basketball as well. So the more spots you buy, the more chances you have at those big boys. Jared Goff of the Los Angeles Rams, Joe Mixon Silver of the Bengals going to Brandon. Followed by Denzel Mims, rated rookie of the New York Jets to Ron, and Jedrick Willis of the Browns going to Jim. Prism draft pick 767. If it's not showing up on the site, that would mean it was broken and you could find it on our YouTube. The Prism code's only good on the Prism draft picks. That's why it's Prism DP30. Alrighty, here we go. We got Deshaun Watson, followed by a Jacob Eason, silver rated rookie of the Indianapolis Colts going to Kevin. Henry Ruggs, the third of the Raiders, and Julian Okwara of the Detroit Lions to wrap that one up. Alrighty, let's run down these rookies. We've got Julian Okwara of the Detroit Lions going to Josh. Henry Ruggs, the third of the Las Vegas Raiders going to Jim. Jedrick Willis of the Browns going to Jim. Denzel Mims of the Jets going to Ron. Josh Uchi of the Patriots going to Ramon. Darnell Mooney of the Bears going to Jim. Trevon Diggs of the Cowboys going to William. The rookies silver, Jonathan Taylor of the Colts to Kevin. John Hightower, the third of the Eagles to Lucas. Brian Edwards of the Raiders going to Jim. A silver, Josiah DeGuara of the Packers to Lucas. AJ Terrell of the Atlanta Falcons to Brandon. Cole McDonald of the Titans to Jim. Jeff Okuda of the Lions to Josh. And an Elite Series rookies, Jake Fromm of the Buffalo Bills going to Chad. Though I can't say how elite Jake Fromm might be, seeing as don't expect him to be on the roster this coming year. And our Mojos, the DJ Dallas of the Seattle Seahawks going to Jim. The CJ Henderson of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ben. The Cesar Ruiz of the New Orleans Saints going to Jim. And the Zach Moss of the Buffalo Bills. Zach Moss of the Buffalo Bills going to Chad. And then our biggest hit out of this pack is going to be our silver rated rookie, Jacob Eason. Jacob Eason of the Indianapolis Colts going to Kevin. Kevin said he got his Buccaneers. He may not have got any cards there, but he did pull a nice rookie QB there. And that is the end of break 777. All right, our next break is an eBay break, and that won't be going off until 7. So in the meantime, ooh, look at that. We have Topps Series 2 baseball product already sold out. 936. Sold out. I'll make sure to get another one of those up there. A duplicate of 936. So while we have some time to kill, I'm gonna feel nice and generous here, and we're gonna put some more stuff into the stock pot. First, we will drop a Mosaic. 2020 Mosaic Blaster, 8 packs going into the Saute stock pot. See that? The stock pot getting fuller and fuller. And then we've got an NBA Chronicles Blaster right there that from 2019-20. In there. All right, well, we put those two in there. We'll run our next keyword giveaway to give y'all an opportunity to use the stock pot. How this movie giveaway works, for those of you who may be new here, you'll have 1 minute to guess the movie based on the keywords. You also will want to drop the keyword in the chat, as that will enter you into a random draw. Here you go. The keyword is gangster. Bill's Mafia, no, that's not a movie. Anaconda, no. Cape Fear, no. Carlito's Way, no. Well, we're doing good with this one so far. The Departed, no. Irishman, no. Harlem Nights, no. All righty. No correct guesses there. That being said, folks, check out our BreakTraders page. You can use promo code NEWBT if you're new to BreakTraders for 20% off your first purchase. We've got a lot of breaks here that are getting closer and closer to filling. I feel like we're going to have an absolutely huge night, one of these nights upcoming in between some of these slow summer evenings. You can search by sport. You can go to that baseball tab. Look at all these baseball breaks that are available for you. Use promo code RRW30 and that will take 30% off all of those baseball breaks. We just posted another one of the Topps Series 2 baseball hobby. Right there, another 3-team random is posted. We have a division random. We've got a division random of Absolute Baseball, 3-team random of Absolute Baseball as well. 3-team random of Topps First 2021 Topps Bowman Hobby. And then that Topps Tier 1 Hobby Card Random. If we get that filled right now, we can run that before our next break that's upcoming at 7 o'clock. All righty. Well, folks, we're going to have an early break here. We are going to be back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes for break 918. Alrighty, we're jumping in here back from our break right away because we've got that card random. We will get that loaded up on the bottom of the screen here, and I'm going to step away just to grab the box. Alrighty, we'll be right back from BreakTraders Park to run this randomization and then do this Topps Tier 1 card random. Alrighty, we are back from BreakTraders Park. Type gangster in the chat. Gangster in the chat, and we will do this randomization. Perfect. And Mr. CEO, I see you're there, which is great because I know we went on that break for a moment, but then it got filled, so we might as well run it right now. Alrighty, gangster in the chat. We'll start a countdown here in just a second. John, can we get the countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Coda's Collectibles.
Alrighty, Coda's Collectibles winning this giveaway here. No movie guessing right now, Derek. And we have a 2020 Mosaic Blaster. Here we go, 4 cards. We've got TJ Watt of the Steelers, Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins, a Jordan Love rookie of the Green Bay Packers, and a Touchdown Matters Saquon Barkley of the New York Giants. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 884. The Topps Tier 1 2021 card random. You're going to have 2 autos and 1 relic card in here. Pulled a sick Jeter out of the last one. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize this. And it fell out, so we got to do it again. And that is 5 times. And for folks that are new to our randomization, we randomize the users, and then we'll randomize the cards at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it doesn't matter what order the cards come out in, we randomize them right at the end. Here we go. Let's see what we have under this first card. It is going to be Starling Marte of the Miami Marlins. And that is 227 out of 300. And our second card in this one is going to be, whoo, baby, Christian Pache, 17 out of 263 of the Atlanta Braves. Woo-wee. Instead of screwing around, we're just going to mag that bad boy. And then the third card in this one. This is going to be the relic, and it is Mark Mulder of the Oakland Athletics. Mark Mulder of the Oakland Athletics. Alrighty. We are going to have to randomize these cards. First, we have the Starling Marte. Then we have the Christian. I'll make sure I spell that right. Christian Pache, and then Mark Mulder. Let's see how many times we're randomizing these. 7 times. 7-time randomization. What's up, Harry? Great to see you. Two, 3, 4. Boom. Alrighty. Here we go. We will drop this verification link into the chat. So first, we have Joe Schwartz. Joe Schwartz with the Mark Mulder auto. Then we have Mr. CEO with both the Christian Pache and the Starling Marte autos. Christian Pache out of 263, Starling Marte out of 300. There we go. I love that Topps Tier 1 product right there. And that is the end of break 884, that Topps Tier 1 3-card random. And we will be back with 918 here in a second. Harry, yeah, those went quick today. So they do, they do go out via email about 30 minutes before they go out on the Discord channel. So there's in the emails that y'all receive from us on break days, that goes out with one discount, and then we give people about 15 to 30 minutes there, and then we post it in Discord with that giveaway. And folks, you know, I always like to represent something cool with the t-shirt. Today, representing a live rescue out of Memphis, Cynthia here, a BreakTraders community member, sent me this awesome shirt, the Magnum PIT. Magnum PIT. We will be back in 3 minutes from the hardwood to get into this Contenders basketball break. We're going to have one team to auction off there. Harry, I'll double check. You should be in there. You should definitely be in there since you go with us. We have our database of all of our customers. Maybe you clicked opt out once. I'll double check that. I will find that out for you. And you know what? We will see you in 3. Alrighty, we're gonna get started, but I noticed Harry is here, and I know he loves the giveaway, so I wanted to show him. So far tonight, we've added a Mosaic blaster to the giveaway stock pot. We've added a Chronicles 2019 blaster to the stock pot, a 2019 Contenders football to the stock pot, and a 2019-20 NBA hoops to the stock pot. And before this break, we're gonna add another basketball to the stock pot. This one, a 2020-21 Court Kings International blaster, will be going right into the stock pot for the giveaway that we will run right after this break. Court Kings International, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Coda, either you can either drop a message in here what break you were in with what team you were in, or you can email joe@breaktraders.com with your shipping information and name and shipping information, and we can take care of it. All right, we are going to the hardwood. We are on the hardwood here for this Contenders basketball break. We have one team to auction off here. One team to auction off. This team lost to what I think are going to be, what I think is going to be the Eastern Conference Finals champion, and that's going to be the New York Knicks, and we're starting the bidding at $5. Oh, the stream. 5 from Mr. CEO. 5 from Mr. CEO. Do we have 10 for the Knicks? $10 from T-Man. Do we have 15? $15 for the New York Knicks. Right now we're at 10. All right, we are going to start the countdown. 30 seconds on the clock. Get your bids in by the end of the 30 seconds. $25, $20, 15 seconds left. Mr. CEO takes it with 15. Mr. CEO, you know what to do. The PayPal link is in the chat. CEO, the best at sniping for sure. You know, Adam, just because you act so nicely, the snake draft voting is right there. If you want to be in a snake draft tonight, you let us know. Alrighty. You know, let's do another movie keyword while we wait for this payment to come in.
Okay.
Alrighty. The next keyword is electrocution. Yacht, river, gangster, and electrocution. Alcatraz, no. That's a solid movie, though. Crank, no. Horrible Bosses, no. No Country for Old Men, no. Speed Kills, no. Hard Rain, no. And movie giveaway guessing has ended. Alrighty, here we go. This is break number 918, the 2020-21 Contenders One Box. Pick your team. $10 cards per pack here. Can get some decent autos out of here for sure. A season ticket, Lonzo Ball of the Pelicans, Anthony Davis of the Lakers, Jaren Jackson of the Grizzlies, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks, and then we have, ooh baby, out of 99. Going to a new member of the BreakTraders community, Cormos959. It is Zion Williamson, the semifinal ticket. Zion Williamson, the semifinal ticket right there. Of the New Orleans Pelicans. Then we've got Miles Bridges of the Hornets, Eric Gordon of the Houston Rockets, PJ Washington Jr. of Charlotte, Carmelo Anthony of Portland, and Paul George of the Clippers. Who's everyone's got in the Atlanta-Milwaukee game tonight? I've got Atlanta. I think they're going to win the series. Trae Young just playing out of his mind. John Collins, absolute animal as well. John Collins, season ticket. Brandon Ingram, season ticket. Blake Griffin, season ticket. Terry Rozier of Charlotte. A CJ McCollum of Portland. And then we've got a sweet shot, and it's going to be Kevin Durant of the Brooklyn Nets. Mr. CEO, great minds think alike there. Kevin Durant with that sweet shots, followed by Malcolm Brogdon, DeMar DeRozan of the Spurs, DeAndre Hunter of the the Hawks, and LeBron James of the Lakers. Tyler Hero of the Heat, Damian Lillard of the Trailblazers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder, Nikola Vukovic of the Magic, De'Aaron Fox of the Sacramento Kings, Markelle Fultz of Orlando, and we're going to have our first lottery ticket. And of the Spurs, it's Devin Vassell of the San Antonio Spurs, and that's going to Logan. Followed up by D'Angelo Russell, LaMarcus Aldridge of the Spurs, John Wall of the Rockets, Joel Embiid of Philadelphia, and Goran Dragic of Miami. We've got Davis Bertans of Washington, Steph Curry of Golden State, Drew Holiday of the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma of the Lakers, followed up by Zion Williamson base of the Pelicans, and then our auto is going to be an on-carder, and it is a Jordan Nora rookie ticket of the Milwaukee Bucks, and that's going to Kormos 959. Kormos having a heck of a first break with BreakTraders. Welcome. Then we've got Montrezl Harrell of the Lakers, Kevin Durant of Brooklyn, Lauri Markkanen of Chicago, and Jamal Murray of Denver. We've got Tyler Hero of Miami, Davis Bertans of Washington, followed by Steph Curry of Golden State, Drew Holiday of Milwaukee, another rookie lottery ticket. This one, a Rookie of the Year's contenders, and that's Denny Avdija of the Washington Wizards going to Jeff. Followed up by Mitchell Robinson of the Knicks, RJ Barrett of the Knicks, Devin Booker of the Suns, James Harden of Brooklyn, and Bam Adebayo of the Heat. We've got Kyle Kuzma of the Lakers, Zion Williamson of the Pelicans, DeAndre Ayton of the Phoenix Suns, Kyrie Irving of Brooklyn, and Siko Doumbouya of Detroit. And then it's a Sweet Shots Luka Doncic. Sweet Shots Luka Doncic of the Mavericks. Followed up by Kemba Walker of the Celtics, Jarrett Culver of Minnesota, Fred VanVleet of Toronto, and Christian Wood of Houston. We have a thick one in here. Is it going to be a filler? It is, but that filler is going to cover an out of 49er. Jason Tatum of the Celtics, Devontae Graham of Charlotte, Yusuf Nurkic of Portland, and Rudy Gobert of Utah. And then we have out of 149, sorry, not 49, a first round ticket, Russell Westbrook of the Houston Rockets, or no, this one of the Washington Wizards going to Jeff. Then we've got Kelly Oubre Jr. of Golden State, Seth Curry of Philadelphia, Donovan Mitchell of Utah, Andre Drummond of Cleveland, and Jimmy Butler of Miami. And then we've got Marvin Bagley of the Sacramento Kings. Marvin Bagley of Sacramento going to Jeff. Then we got a season tickets, Kristaps Porzingis, Giannis of Milwaukee, Miles Turner of the Pacers, and Zach LaVine of Chicago. Followed up by a lottery ticket, Obi Toppin going to Mr. CEO with the New York Knicks. Followed by Eric Bledsoe of the Pelicans, Colin Sexton of Cleveland, Domantas Sabonis of the Pacers, and Chris Paul of Phoenix. And folks, remember you saw some of those new hits or new boxes going into the giveaways. Well, we also added some blasters to our BreakTraders repertoire. You can get 25% off our new blaster mixers. You just have to join the Discord to find the code, and we're doing 3 boxers in those ones. Klay Thompson season ticket of the Golden State Warriors, followed by Karis Levert of Brooklyn, Pascal Siakam of Toronto, and Kobe White of Chicago. And then we have it's a superstar, and it is Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, superstar edition of the Los Angeles Clippers, going to Jonathan. And boy, oh boy, do the Clippers need him back. Granted, I'd prefer they don't get him back because I'm a Suns fan. Aaron Gordon of the Magic, Steven Adams, the Thunder from Down Under, but now of the New Orleans Pelicans, Michael Porter Jr. of Denver, Kyle Lowry of the Raptors, and Chris Middleton of the Bucks. Bogdanovich of the Jazz, Russell Westbrook of the Wizards, a season tickets, Jaylen Brown, followed by Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors, Jonas Valanciunas of the Grizzlies, and then our next auto is going to be Terrell Terry of the Dallas Mavericks, and that's going to Michael. Welcome to BreakTraders, Michael, with that rookie hit right there. I see a lot of new faces out there tonight. You can use promo code NEWBT for 20% off your first purchase at BreakTraders.com. Returning customers always get 10% off 3+ spots, but we're always running discounts, such as tonight. Baseball. RRW30 gets you 30% off any of our baseball breaks. Tobias Harris of Philadelphia, Derrick Rose of the Knicks. We have Julius Randle of the Knicks and Andrew Wiggins of Golden State. Ben Simmons of Philadelphia, Gordon Hayward of Charlotte, followed by Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers, Buddy Hield of the Kings, and then we have a lottery ticket, Kira Lewis Jr. of the New Orleans Pelicans, and that is going to be going to Kormos. Followed up by Karl Anthony Towns, Rui Hachimura, Victor Oladipo, Al Horford, and Nikola Jokic. What a trade Al Horford was a part of just the other day. Moving on to Boston there. We have Luka Doncic of the Mavs, Patty Mills of the Spurs, Kevin Love of Cleveland, Bradley Beal of Washington, Ja Morant of the Grizzlies, and then an MVP contenders. Oh boy, it's another Zion Williamson. This one, the MVP contenders. Not as nice as the out of 99 semifinal ticket. Miles Bridges of Charlotte, Eric Gordon of Houston, PJ Washington of Charlotte, and Carmelo Anthony of Portland. Alrighty, let's run down some of these hits before we get into the featured cards. The MVP contender, Zion. The first round ticket, Russell Westbrook out of 149. And then our two sweet shots, Kevin Durant and Luka Doncic. And now on to our big hits. We have the superstar Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers going to Jonathan. Followed by the Rookie of the Year, Denny Avdija of the Washington Wizards going to Jeff. We have 3 lottery tickets. Obi Toppin of the Knicks, Kira Lewis Jr. of the Pelicans, and Devin Vassell of the Spurs. Obi Toppin going to Mr. CEO, Kira Lewis Jr. going to Cord, and Devin Vassell of the Spurs going to Logan. Then we have the out of 99 Zion Williamson semifinal ticket. And then our 2 autos, Jordan Nora and Terrell Terry. Jordan Nora of the Bucks going to Kormos, and Terrell Terry of the Mavs going to Michael. Congratulations Gents, on those autos, very nice right there. And that is the end of break 918. And we will be right back from BreakTraders Field. All right, here we are, BreakTraders Field. We only have one team to auction off here, but first we'll randomize electrocution. Randomize electrocution, type electrocution in the chat for your chance to be entered to win. Alrighty, John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Adam D.
And Adam getting the first of the Court Kings. Of course, that comes out quick. It was on the top. I tried to mix it out as best as possible, but hey, let's dive into this one. 5 cards in this Internationals pack. We have Kyle Lowry of the Raptors, followed by Donovan Mitchell of the Jazz, Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets. Ooh, we have a clear Josh Green of the Dallas Mavericks. That's a cool RC. And then, ooh, baby, Anthony Edwards of the Timberwolves. What a rookie hit in that giveaway right there. Adam's definitely not going to be complaining there. Alrighty. We are going to randomize or auction off one team in this break. That team's going to be the Carolina Panthers, and we're going to start the bidding at $5. $5 from T-Man. All right, we are going to start the countdown. 30 seconds on the clock here. $5 is the high bid. 25 seconds left. Alrighty, T-Man, you have it. You know what to do. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Get that eBay payment in, or get that payment in to PayPal. And folks, looking, we've got 3 spots left in a Chronicles Pick Your Division, 10 spots left in a Chronicles Football Pick Your Team. Some contenders draft picks moving quickly. We also have a lot of baseball breaks available and 30% off all of them with RRW30. RRW30. We got that Topps Series 2 in. We'll have Select Baseball here on Saturday. Excited to break into that. In addition, folks, we have, you see a Prism Draft Picks on the bottom. Prism DP30 gets you 30% off all Prism Draft Pick breaks. Prism DP30. And then remember, folks, we have some mixers available. Including these blaster mixers right here. And you can take 25% off. We've got a team random for football, a PYT for football, and a Court Kings International blaster. 25% off, but to get that code, you have to go to our Discord. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 919, the Phoenix one box pick your team. And remember, in this one, we have 5 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. Let's get those 2 autos and that 1 memorabilia. Yeah, PayPal has been being really slow lately, it seems. We've got Max Crosby of the Raiders, followed by Chris Carson of the Seattle Seahawks. Then we've got Chris Herndon III of the New York Jets. And oh boy, we're going to have our memorabilia right off the bat. This one going to Kevin with the Detroit Lions. It's a DeAndre Swift rookie patch auto, the 3-color patch right there. And that is out of 25. And due to the rarity of that bad boy, we're going to drop that in a mag. And then we've got Devin Duvernay of the Baltimore Ravens, and that is going to Kevin as well. Strong hit right off the bat. We've got Baker Mayfield of the Cleveland Browns, followed by Darius Leonard of the Colts. We have a Hot Routes DK Metcalf, followed by a Hot Routes Travis Kelce, and then a Malcolm Perry RC. Malcolm Perry of the Miami Dolphins going to Paul. Paul, welcome to BreakTraders. Tyrod Taylor of the Chargers, followed by Carson Wentz of the Eagles. And then we've got a Trevon Diggs RC. Trevon Diggs of the of the Dallas Cowboys going to Phil, and that is out of 149. We have a filler. And then we have a flamethrower, and it's Joey Burrow. Joey Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals, and that is going to Darren. Hot, hot, hot. AJ Terrell of the Falcons finishes that pack, and that's going to Sean. David Montgomery of the Bears, Stephon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills. And we have a rookie rising. Oh boy, and we're going to have another memorabilia or auto. And it is Cam Akers of the Los Angeles Rams going to Cormos. Cormos, strong basketball break and a strong Phoenix football break to get started there. And then our memorabilia is going to be Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts going to Scott. Welcome to BreakTraders, Scott. Here's a Jonathan Taylor 2-color patch for you. Another one out of 25. Therefore, we mag that bad boy up. If we're magging DeAndre Swift, we're magging Jonathan Taylor. 2 mags right out of the get-go on this Phoenix, followed by a CeeDee Lamb RC of the Dallas Cowboys going to Phil. We've got Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs, followed by Minkah Fitzpatrick of the Steelers, a DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers, Hot Routes Chris Godwin, and then to wrap this one up, it's Jalen Johnson of the Chicago Bears going to Tyler. Tyler, welcome to BreakTraders. There's a rookie card for you. Lamar Jackson of the Ravens, Aaron Rodgers of the Packers. We have George Kittle out of 35 of the 49ers going to Kyle. Followed up by a flamethrowers Daniel Jones and Michael Pittman Jr. of the Colts going to Scott. Gardner Minshew of the Jaguars, DK Metcalf of Seattle, followed by Xavier McKinney of the New York Giants. And that's going to Andrew. And then we have a Flamethrowers Fireforge, Peyton Manning of the Colts, and Darnell Mooney of the Chicago Bears to wrap that one up. Darnell Mooney going to Tyler. A.J. Brown of the Tennessee Titans, followed by Chase Young of the Washington Football Team. That's going to Kyle, followed by a rookie rising, Henry Ruggs III. Henry Ruggs III, and that is out of 199. A game over Damian Williams, and then a James Morgan RC. Can double check that for you, T-Man. Yes, I believe that is out of 199. Yes, it is. The pink out of 199. We've got Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots, Adam Thielen of the Vikings. We got a red Teddy Bridgewater. That's going to be out of 299, followed by a filler. Then we've got a Hot Routes, Amari Cooper and Devin Asai of the New England Patriots. And that is going to Justin. Justin, welcome to BreakTraders. Three packs left in this break. We've got Mitchell Trubisky of the Bears, a Gardner Minshew of the Jags, and that is going to be not numbered. A game over James White, a Flamethrowers Ben Roethlisberger, and then a base Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts going to Scott. So Scott getting the Jonathan Taylor memorabilia and the base right there in his first break with BreakTraders. Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, Leonard Fournette of the Jaguars. And then we've got a red J.K. Dobbins. That's going to be out of 299. Woo, baby. Then we've got an out of 10. An out of 10. And it is going to be Kenneth Murray of the Chargers. Going to Kevin. Right team, wrong player. Nice rarity there, though. 1 out of 10 as well. And you know what? We've been magging the other ones up while I'm not nearly as high on Kenneth Murray or the market's not nearly as high on Kenneth Murray as it is on Swift and Taylor. It's the right thing to do. Followed by Quintez Cephas of the Lions, going to Kevin. And we're on to the last pack. Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers, Odell Beckham Jr. of the Bears. We've got a Keyshawn Vaughn of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Kevin. And then one of our BT newbies is going to get Jalen Hurts. The Jalen Hurts silver rookie rising of the Eagles going to David. And then Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders going to Robert. Alrighty. Let's run these rookies down. Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders. Followed by Keyshawn Vaughn. That's out of 99 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Quintez Cephas of the Lions. J.K. Dobbins out of 299 of the Ravens. Jonathan Taylor base of the Colts. Devin Asai of the Patriots. James Morgan of the Jets. The pink rookie rising. And that is out of 199. Henry Ruggs III, the base Chase Young. Followed by Darnell Mooney of the Bears, Xavier McKinney of the Giants, Michael Pittman Jr. of the Colts, Jalen Johnson of the Bears, CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys, the rookie rising of Cam Akers, and that's out of 175, followed by AJ Terrell of Atlanta, Trevon Diggs out of 149 of the Cowboys, Malcolm Perry of the Dolphins, and Devin Duvernay of the Ravens. And now on to the featured cards. First, we have our two QBs. We have Joey Burrow flamethrowers going to Darren and Jalen Hurts of the Eagles going to David. And then out of 10, it is the Kenneth Murray out of 10 auto. And that is going to be going to Kevin with the Chargers. And then our doubles out of 25. Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift. Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift. Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts going to Scott, and DeAndre Swift of the Detroit Lions going to Kevin. Whew, nice Phoenix break right there. Knew I loved those cards for a reason. That's the end of break 919. And we will be right back from BreakTraders Park for break 808. And we are back from BreakTraders Park here for a 2020 Bowman Chrome 3-team random. In this break 808. Ready for it? It's break 808, the 2020 Bowman Chrome 3-team random. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize this one. 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we've got those teams loaded. We'll let it run through quickly. Basically, Chris has the Diamondbacks, the Orioles, the Yankees. Mark has the A's, the Phillies, and the Cardinals. And then Jack has the rest of them. Jack has the rest of them. And as soon as that runs through, we will run. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got here. Into our first pack of this one. We've got Adbert Elizalde of the Cubs, followed by Garrett Cole of the Yankees. Of Bowman Chrome first, Wildero Patino, followed up by Mackenzie Gore of the Padres and Jared Kelenic of the Mariners. We've got Alex Bregman of the Astros. And an out of 150, it's Alex Fado of the Detroit Tigers going to Jack. Jordan Belzovic of the Twins, Seth Corey of the Giants, and Sixto Sanchez of the Miami Marlins. And folks, if you're enjoying baseball and want to see more, promo code RRW30 gets you 30% off all of our baseball breaks. Jose Barrios of the Twins, Buster Posey of the Giants, Dawn of Glory De La Cruz of the Braves, Devi Garcia of the Yankees, and Alex Kirilloff of the Twins. We've got Brian Reynolds of the Pirates, Corey Kluber of the Rangers, a Seth Beer from the Arizona Fall League, Seth Beer of the Diamondbacks, Tristan Casas of the Red Sox, and Bo Naylor of Cleveland. Bo Naylor. That's a solid baseball name right there. I feel like Bo is just like an athlete's first name. Maybe it's just because I'm thinking Bo Callahan from Draft Day. Nico Hornier of the Chicago Cubs going to Jack. Chris Bryan of the Cubs, Texas Rangers, Bayron Lawyer. He's 6'5", 230 pounds. Jackson Core of the Royals and Tristan Lutz of the Brewers to finish that pack off. And we're on to the last pack of the first mini box.
It's not from Bo Jackson?
It could be from Bo Jackson, but I'm a little young for him in his heyday. Okay. Shu Akiyama of the Reds. Followed by John Means of the Baltimore Orioles. Mr. CEO called me out on it too. And then out of 150, we have Luis Garcia of the Nationals. Luis Garcia of the Nationals. You know, and that's the Rochester Red Wing parent team right there. Mickey Moniak of the Phillies and Dylan Carlson of the Cardinals. And into the second mini. We've got Matthew Boyd of the Tigers, a Logan Allen RC of Cleveland, and then we have our first auto, and it is Gilbert Jimenez. or second auto, Gilberto Jimenez of the Boston Red Sox. And look at those two autos on top of each other. Neither of those with some great writing. Luis Garcia of the Nationals and Sam Huff of the Rangers. We've got a silver Eddie Rosario, Yoshi Suzuko of the Rays, Everson Pereira of the Yankees, Freitas Nova of the Astros, and Ryan Castellana of the Rockies. We've got Rhys Hoskins of the Phillies, Michael Baez of the Padres, followed by a purple Devi Garcia of the New York Yankees, and that's going to Chris. Steele Walker of the White Sox, and Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves. Aaron Judge of the Yankees, Seth Brown, RC of the Oakland Athletics, going to Mark. Joe Adele of the Angels, followed by Shane McCarthy of Cleveland and Kyber Ruiz of the Dodgers. The baseball cards confuse me that, like, we have Joe Adele, we had Christian Pache here, but then their rookie cards are in the 2021. Interesting. Xander Bogaerts of the Red Sox, Izan Diaz of the Miami Marlins, going to Jack. Esquel Duran, followed by Letty Tavares of the Rangers and Noevo Marte of the Mariners. Justin Verlander of the Astros, Ketel Marte of the Diamondbacks, Keegan Akin out of 499 of the Orioles, followed by Jorge Mateo of the A's and Mark Vientos of the Mets. So let's run down these RCs. Izan Diaz of the Marlins to Jack. Seth Brown of the A's to Mark. Michael Baez of the Padres to Jack. Yoshi Suzuko of the Rays going to Jack. Logan Allen of Cleveland to Jack. Shogo Akiyama of the Reds going to Jack. Nico Hornier of the Cubs going to Jack. And Albert Alzolay of the Cubs to Jack. And now on to the featured cards. R2, we have the Luis Garcia out of 150 and the Alex Fado out of 150. One of the Washington Nationals, that's going to Jack, and the Detroit Tigers also to Jack. And then our two autos of the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. The Arizona Diamondbacks is Chris, the Red Sox is Jack. And here we go, it's Wildero Patino, Arizona Diamondbacks, and Gilberto Jimenez of the Red Sox. And there you have it, folks. That is the end of break 808. And we're going to take a 3-minute break and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. We've got the Topps Baseball Series 2 ready to rock. But first, we're going to do our next movie keyword giveaway. Movie keyword giveaway. As soon as I get the thumbs up from my man John here, we will run it. Alrighty, Kidnap. T-Man has it. T-Man has it with Taken. And we've got a Topps Heritage Baseball for T-Man. Tyson Miller and Jimmy Lambert 2021 Rookie Stars, followed by Luis Robert of the White Sox, Tommy La Stella of the Athletics, Jose Quintana of the Cubs, Matt Olson of the A's, Scott Henema of the Rangers, a purple Jorge Polanco, Miles Straw of the Astros, and Joey Bart RC. Nice, T-Man. Congratulations. Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 936, the 2021 Topps Series 2 3-team random. We'll follow that up with a Prism Draft Picks hybrid. And then we have nothing left scheduled, but we do have some Chronicles that are very close to filling. We've got more baseball that's low, and you can use that promo code RRW30 to do so there. Alrighty, let's see how many times we're going to randomize this. 8 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Boom. We've put those teams in. They will run through. Let me check the snake. Only one response to the snake so far. Remember, folks, we can always do a snake draft at the end of the night. But we have to get some people interested. We have baseball and basketball, 5 spots each. Those are a little easier to fill. Alrighty. The teams are loaded. And we are ready to rock and roll with this Topps Series 2 Baseball. We've got the hobby exclusive right there. A lot of packs to get through, and we will run this blue one right at the end. That'll be the last pack of the night, or of this break. Andrelton Simmons of the Twins, followed by Michael Fulmer of the Tigers, Alex Wood of the Giants, Ryan Zimmerman of the Nationals, followed by Josh Hader of the Brewers. And then we've got Tucker Barnhart of the Cincinnati Reds, Tyler Glasgow of the Rays, Greg Holland of the Royals, Zach Gallen, future stars of the Diamondbacks. And then out of 2021, we have a Garrett Crochet of the White Sox. That's going to Cynthia. Followed up by Jorge Polanco of the Twins, Dean Kramer of the Orioles, Luis Ariza of the Twins, and Andy Young RC of the Arizona Diamondbacks. NFL Chronicles down to 1. Andrew McCutchen of the Phillies, James Morgan of the Mets, Walker Buehler of the Dodgers, followed by a San Diego Padres team edition. Then we've got Ryan Braun of the Milwaukee Brewers, followed by Trevor Rogers of the Miami Marlins. Michael Pineda of the Twins, Anoli Paredes of the Houston Astros. Followed up by Anthony Rendon of the Diamondbacks, Nick Madrigal, RC of the White Sox, the 40th ranked prospect in 2021. Followed by David Fletcher of the Atlanta Braves, Jake Lamb of the Athletics, Stefan Crichton of the Diamondbacks, and Aaron Nola of the Phillies. We have Walker Buehler of the Dodgers, followed by San Diego Padres team edition, Estevan Florial of the New York Yankees, Rafael Montero of the Mariners, and Eddie Rosario of Cleveland. Next up, we've got Tommy Pham of the Padres, Yasmani Grandal of the White Sox, Shed Long of the Mariners, Carlos Santana of the Royals, Yanni Kuramos of the Rays, Steven Strasburg of the Nationals, DJ LeMahieu of the Yankees, Alex Mills of the Cubs, and Kendall Graveman of the Mariners. Pitcher time of the Atlanta Braves, followed by Hanser Alberto of the Royals, home run handoff of the Yankees of future stars, James Karinchak of Cleveland, Ryan Weathers of the Padres. Followed by Daniel Norris of Detroit, Randall Grishaw of the Blue Jays, Cedric Mullins of the Orioles, Bubba Starling of Kansas City, a platinum player, Steve Carlton of the Phillies. 70th anniversary. That is going to be 1 of 1. Woo-wee! Whew. 1 of 1, Steve Carlton of the Phillies. Followed by Anthony Desclema of the Giants, Brandon Lowe of the Rays, Ryan McMahon of the Rockies, and Tanner Rook of Toronto. We've got Craig Krimble of the Cubs, Andrew Heine of the Los Angeles Angels. Baseball is fun for the Tampa Bay Rays. Drew Rasmussen, RC of the Brewers. Followed by Corey Kluber of the Yankees. A Dodger, here we go. Kenley Jansen of the Dodgers. Followed by Jake Cronenworth of the Padres. Then we've got Jose Barrios of the Twins, Clark Schmidt of the Yankees, RC, Dominic Smith of the Mets, followed up by CJ Cron of Detroit, Victor Robles of the Nationals, Lance Mullins of the Astros, and Billy Hamilton of the Cubs. Shopping cart surf of the Red Sox, Rio Ruiz of the Orioles, Antonio Senzella of the Rockies, Tom Hatch of the Blue Jays, the Buffalo Blue Jays this year. Followed by Jake Woodford of the St. Louis Cardinals. Shane Bieber of Cleveland, followed by Yandy Diaz of the Rays, Nick Castellanos of the Reds, Jordan Hicks of the Cardinals, and NL All-Stars Max Scherzer, followed by Austin Barnes of the Dodgers, Mike Rosu of the Rays, Pablo Lopez of the Marlins, and Josh Fleming of the Rays. And Alex Kirilloff of the Minnesota Twins. Followed by Jeff Mathis of the Rangers, Carl Edwards of the Braves, Edwin Diaz of the Mets, Gloves Are Hats of the Blue Jays, followed by Alex Comel of the Twins, Adam Rainway of the Cardinals, Yu Darvish of the Padres, Donovan Solano of the Giants, and then out of 300, it is going to be Gregory Polanco of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Followed by Ben Gamel of the Brewers. And then we've got Adonis Medina of the Phillies, Jeff McNeil of the Mets, and Jamal Jones of the Orioles. Zach Pleasant of Cleveland, followed by Enrique Hernandez of the Red Sox, Garrett Cooper of the Marlins, Brett Phillips of the Rays, Jeff Samardzija of the Giants. We have Cole Hamels of Atlanta, Brian Reynolds of Pittsburgh, Cole Calhoun of the Diamondbacks, followed by Robbie Grossman of Detroit. A 0-60 home runs, Jose Abreu, 0-60. Followed by Mike Moustakas of the Reds, Andrew Miller of the Cardinals, Dallas Keuchel of the White Sox, and J.P. Crawford of the Mariners. Baltimore, hold me back more, Baltimore Orioles, followed by Fish Out of Water for the Marlins, Kwang Hoon Kim of the Cardinals, Southside Strength of the White Sox, Giancarlo Stanton of the Yankees, followed by Corey Seager of the Dodgers, Gary Sanchez of the Yankees, Ender Inciarte of the Braves, Didi Gregorius of the Phillies, Mike Sikorsky of the Braves, Jackie Bradley of the Red Sox, Dinsel Lamet of the Padres, Jose Iglesias of the Angels, and Jason Castro of the Astros. Franmil Reyes of Cleveland, Izan Diaz of Miami, Future Stars Adbert Alzolay, followed by Zach Eflin of the Phillies, Christian Arroyo of the Red Sox, Tony Watson of the Giants, Jose Abreu of the White Sox. We have Jake Fradley of the Mariners, a silver Ty Buttrey of the Los Angeles Angels, followed by a Devi Garcia vintage stock, it appears, or 35th anniversary. And that is of the Yankees, going to Jonathan. Followed up by Adam Duvall, Jacob Starlings of the Pirates, Justin Upton of the Angels, and Mike Tauchman of the Yankees. Luis Severino of the Yankees, followed by Jonathan Villar of the Mets. We've got Shane McLaren of the Rays, and that is going to Paul. Followed by Ha-Seong King of the Padres, going to T-Man. Carlos Carrasco of the Mets, Jose Martinez of the Mets, Jonathan Shoup of Detroit, Rowdy Tellez of the Blue Jays, Ryan Presley of the Astros, followed by Juan Soto, Home Run Challenge, Devin Williams of the Brewers, Jose Ramirez of Cleveland, Jordan Montgomery of the Yankees, and Sin-Soo Cho of the Rangers. Johan Ramirez of the Mariners, followed by Luis Diaz of the Miami Marlins, Jonathan Aruz of the Red Sox. Wow, a lot of rookies in this one. Julian Merriweather of the Blue Jays. Woo, and another Mickey Moyniak of the Phillies. Followed by Jared Dyson of the White Sox, David Price of the Dodgers, Edwin Rios of the Dodgers, Keston Hiura of the Brewers. We have a 70th edition Jack Flaherty of the St. Louis Cardinals. Then we've got Ramil Tapia of the Rockies, followed up by Danny Jansen of the Blue Jays, Kyle Tucker of the Astros, and Jason Kipnis of the Cubs. Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics, followed by Trevor Bauer of the Dodgers, a Taylor Widener of the Arizona Diamondbacks, followed by Luis Garcia of the Houston Astros, and Jordan Weems of the Oakland Athletics. Followed by Johan Himes of the Rangers. And then we have Mitch Garver of the Twins, Andre Scrub of the Houston Astros, followed up by Eugenio Suarez of the Reds. And out of 2021, we have a Hold Me Back Bro of the Baltimore Orioles. Followed up by Ryan McBroom of the Royals, Future Stars Nick Solak, Brian Anderson of the Marlins, and Braylon Marquez of the Cubs. We've got Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics, followed by Ryan Jeffers. Ryan Jeffers of the Twins, Sherton Apostle of the Rangers, Rafael Marchand of the Phillies, Matt Foster of the White Sox, and JT Brubaker of the Pirates. Followed by Tyler O'Neill of the Cardinals, Edwin Encarnacion of the White Sox, Dakota Hudson of the Cardinals, Christian Vasquez of the Red Sox, Austin Nola of the Padres, a Bryce Harper NL All-Star 35th Anniversary Edition. Followed by Jed Grocko of the Brewers, William Contreras of Atlanta, Trevor Story of the Rockies, and Hyunjin Ryu of the Blue Jays. Joe, we unfortunately, there was a shipping issue between Panini and the distributor that we use, so the select's not getting to them till Thursday. We won't get it till Friday, so all of the eBay breaks that were purchased, we pushed back to Saturday night. Oakland Athletics team card, followed by the Blue Jays team card and an Astros team card. Jim Man Choi of the Rays, Matt Barnes of the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts of the Red Sox, followed by Trevor Rosenthal of the Padres, Alex Cobb of the Angels, Kevin Kramer of Pittsburgh, and then a green Jonathan Shoop. There it is, out of $4.99 for the Detroit Tigers. Then we have a Dwight Smith Jr. of the Reds, Eric Hosmer of the Padres, Nick Marcus of the Braves, and Kevin Newman of the Pirates. Yeah, not thrilled about that, Joe. Wasn't happy. Was very excited to break into that new product. But we've got a bunch of it coming in. So, Alex Young of the Diamondbacks, Jorge Soler of Kansas City, Johan Oviedo of the St. Louis Cardinals, followed by Justin Turner of the Dodgers. Then we've got Ty Boutre of the Angels, Tommy LaStella of the Giants, Will Castro of Detroit. The Mets is Noah Syndergaard, Steve Cizek of the White Sox, a George Brett AL All-Star 35th Anniversary Edition of the Royals, followed up by Carson Kelly of Arizona, JT Realmuto of the Phillies, Chris Bryant of the Cubs, and Clint Frazier of the Yankees. Tim Castro of the Diamondbacks, followed by the San Francisco Giants, the Philadelphia Phillies team card, the Cubs team card, Ryan O'Hearn of Kansas City. Then we've got Carlos Martinez of the Cardinals, Sandy Alcantara of the Marlins, Cabrian Hayes RC of the Phillies, followed up by Framber Valdez of the Astros, Dustin May of the Dodgers, Nathan Evolia of the Red Sox, Brandon Belt of the Giants, German Marquez of the Rockies, and Tejan Walker of the Blue Jays. Braxton Garrett RC of the Miami Marlins. Followed up by Vince Velasquez, Keon Keela, the St. Louis Cardinals team card, the Angels team card. We've got Daniel Bard of the Rockies, Ken Gillies of the Blue Jays, Josh Naylor of Cleveland, followed up by a Ranger, and that's Jose Leclerc, a Joe Adell RC. Joe Adell of the Angels going to Jonathan. Followed up by Zach Greinke of Houston, Asbro Cabrera of the Nationals, Hunter Dozier of Kansas City, and of Future Stars, Dylan Cease of the White Sox. Elvis Andrus of the A's, followed by Zach McKinstry of the Dodgers. Then we've got TJ Antoine of the Reds, followed by Keegan Aiken of the Orioles, and Jonathan Stevier of the Red Sox. Or the White Sox, sorry, misspoke there. Mark Melikanen of the Braves, Sean Murphy of the A's, Michael Conforto of the Mets, Jared Olivia of the Pirates, Marcel Azuña of the Atlanta Braves, the Braves, sorry. We have Jason Hayward of the Cubs, Austin Slater of the Giants, Chris Sale of the Red Sox, and Will Myers of the Padres. Zach Birdie of the White Sox, followed by Tucker Davidson of the Atlanta Braves, Mark Mathias of the Milwaukee Brewers, followed by Jojo Romero of the Phillies. Then we have Chris Davis of the Texas Rangers, Adam Hassili of the Phillies, Michael Chavez of the Red Sox, Franchy Cordero of Kansas City, Yohan Moncada of the White Sox, Stan Musial right there. Then we have an Oriole, and that's Trey Mancini, Joe Musgrove of the Padres, Christian Walker of the Diamondbacks, and Ramon Laureano of the Oakland Athletics. We've got Brent Booker of the Twins and Tanner Houck of the Red Sox. Followed by Miguel Urge of the Pirates, Jose Marlimios of the Seattle Mariners, and Luis Campusano of the Padres. Then we've got Tom Murphy of the Mariners, Shogo Akima of the Reds, a Major League Material, holy smokes, Christian Yelich. Major League Material, Christian Yelich of the Brewers going to Paul. Woo-wee. It's going to have to go in the 180. I was hoping that would fit, but it did not. Nice hit right there. Followed by Jared Walsh of the Angels, Marcus Stroman of the Mets, Delino Shields of the Cleveland, and Isaiah Kilner Falafel of the Rangers. 4 packs left, including the hobby exclusive. We've got Pavin Smith of the Arizona Diamondbacks, followed by a Twins up the middle. Then we've got, of the Cincinnati Reds team card, the Kansas City Royals team card. We have Mike Zunino of the Rays, Austin Roman of the Cubs, Adam Eaton of the White Sox, Nicky Lopez of Kansas City, Adrian Morjan of the Padres. We have a 35th anniversary Charlie Blackmon of the Rockies, followed by Victor Reyes of Detroit, Starlin Castro of the Nationals, George Springer of the Blue Jays, and Dalen Betances of the Mets. Ozzy Albies of the Braves, the New York Mets team card, Championship Fireworks of the Dodgers, Brendan Rodgers of the Rockies, Alejandro Kirk of the Tampa Bay Blue Jays, followed by Miguel Sanyo of the Twins. We have Daz Cameron of Detroit and Luis Urias of the Brewers, Jose Garcia of the Reds. Then we got Ricky Henderson, and it is going to be just a regular Ricky. Ricky of the Oakland Athletics. Followed by Corey Dickinson of the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm of the Miami Marlins, Corbin Burns of the Brewers, and Luis Alexander Basabe of the Giants. Thanks, Cynthia, on that. Henderson. Gregory Polanco of the Pirates, followed by the Cleveland Indians team card, Seattle Mariners team cards, Boston Red Sox team card. Then we have Chad Wallace of the Marlins, followed by a Sam Huff of the Rangers. Kyle Schwarber of the Nationals, Yusel Kiyuku of the Mariners, a silver Zach Greinke of the Houston Astros, a DH debut Ryan Braun of the Brewers, followed by Alex Avila of the Nationals, Garrett Crochet of the White Sox, Kyle Hendricks of the Cubs, and Alex Dickerson of the Giants. And we're on to the last pack. The blue pack. The hobby exclusive pack. Whew. We've got the 35th anniversary Wilson Contreras of the Cubs, followed by Matt Olson of the Athletics, Alejandro Kirk of the Blue Jays, and Kyle Lewis of the Mariners. Alrighty, let's run these rookies down. Alejandro Kirk of the Blue Jays, Garrett Crochet of the White Sox, Sam Huff of the Rangers, Luis Alexander of the San Francisco Giants, Jazz Chisholm of the Marlins, Jose Garcia of the Reds, followed by Daz Cameron of the Tigers. We have an Alejandro Kirk of the Blue Jays, followed by Pavin Smith of the Diamondbacks, Luis Campusano of the Padres, Jose Malamos of the Mariners, Miguel Yore of the Pirates, Tanner Hook of the Red Sox, Brent Rooker of the Twins, Jojo Romeo of the Phillies, Mark Mathis of the Brewers, Tucker Davidson of the Braves, Zach Birdie of the White Sox, Jared Olivia of the Pirates, Jonathan Stever of the White Sox, followed by Keegan Aitken of the Orioles, Tejay Antoine of the Reds, Zach McKinstry of the Dodgers. We have a Joe Adele of the Angels, followed by Braxton Garrett of the Marlins. We have Cabrian Hayes of the Pirates, followed by a Johan Oviedo of the Cardinals, William Contreras of the Braves, JT Brubacher of the Phillies, Matt Foster of the White Sox, Rafael Marchand of the Phillies, Shersten Apostle of the Rangers, Ryan Jeffers of the Twins, followed by Dalton Jeffries of the A's. We have Braylon Marquez of the Cubs, Andrew Scrubb of Houston, Jonan Ham of the Rangers, Jordan Weems of the A's, Luis Garcia of Houston, Taylor Widener of the Diamondbacks, Dalton Jeffries of the A's, Mickey Moniak of the Phillies, Julian Mayweather of the Blue Jays, Jonathan Aruz of the Red Sox, Luis Diaz of the Marlins, Johan Ramirez of the Mariners, Hai-Sung Kim of the Padres, Shane McClanahan of the Rays, Devi Garcia of the Yankees, Jamal Jones of the Orioles, Adonis Medina of the Phillies, Alexander Kirilloff of the Twins, followed by Josh Fleming of the Rays, Jake Woodruff of the Cardinals, Tom Hatch of the Blue Jays, Clark Schmidt of the Yankees, Jake Cronenworth of the Padres. We have Drew Rasmussen of the Brewers, followed by Ryan Weathers of the Padres, Estevan Florial of the Yankees, Nick Montagrill of the White Sox, Enola Paredes of the Astros, Trevon Rogers of the Marlins, and Andy Young of the Diamondbacks. And on to the features. Jack Flaherty of the Cardinals, followed by the Jonathan there it is, of the Detroit Tigers. And then our two mags, the 70th Platinum Players, Steve Carlton. 70th Platinum Player, Steve Carlton, and the Christian Yelich Major League Materials. Steve Carlton of the Philadelphia Phillies going to T-Man, and Christian Yelich of the Brewers going to Paul. And that is the end of break 936. And we will be right back from the football BT field. Alrighty, folks, we are back with some Prism Draft Picks Hobby Hybrid. This one to pick your team. And we're going to get into it here in just a moment, but I believe we have to run the giveaway for our last keyword. The last keyword was kidnap. Type kidnap in the chat. Kidnap in the chat to be entered into this next giveaway. Kidnap in the chat gets you entered to win. Alrighty, John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Mr. CEO.
Mr. CEO. And he gets one of the Court Kings International Blaster Packs. We had a good one for Adam. Let's see if we get a strong one for Mr. CEO here. Rui Hachimura of the Wizards, Zach LaVine of the Bulls, Anthony Davis of the Lakers, a Artistry Motion Paul Pierce, and Tyrese Halliburton of the Sacramento Kings. Alrighty. So we have had Put the Snake in a few times, not getting a lot of action there. Right now we have 2 breaks scheduled left on the schedule. Let's see what else we've got. Get close to finishing. 3 spots left in the Chronicles Pick Your Team. Not much out there left close. We only have 4 spots left in the Hobby No Huddle Mosaic Football Division Random. And then remember our baseball breaks tonight. Use the code RRW30. RRW30 to get off any of the baseball breaks. Harry, Derek, you may not be live right now. Here we go. Break 892, the 2021 Prism Draft Picks Hobby Hybrid H2. 5 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. We've got Adam Thielen of the Minnesota Vikings, Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts, and it is a blue Terrace Marshall Jr., and that is of the Carolina Panthers, and that is going to Brandon out of not numbered. Carlos Boogie Basham of the Buffalo Bills, and Jason Owe of... Wow, I don't know why. I remember. Let me pull who he is up from Penn State and now on the Baltimore Ravens. And that is because he goes by his birth name of Odafe of the Ravens. Alrighty. Thanks, Adam. We've got Jordan Love of the Packers, Nick Chubb of the Browns. We got Deshaun Watson of Houston, a Crusade Groot of the Buffalo Bills, followed by a Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals. CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys, followed by Tom Brady of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Henry Ruggs the third of the Raiders, and then we have Mac Jones going to Cynthia with the New England Patriots. Mac Jones of the Patriots, followed by Javian Hawkins of the Atlanta Falcons. Kareem Hunt of Cleveland, followed by Cooper Kupp of the Rams, Ronald Jones the second of Tampa Bay, Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Lions, and it's Nick, not Michael, Bolton of the Kansas City Chiefs going to Lucas. Teddy Bridgewater of the Cardinals, Laviska Shenault of the Laviska Shenault of the Jaguars. Woo, baby. It is Zachy Wilson of the New York Jets, and that is going to T-Man. Followed by Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers and Michael Carter of the Jets. Bang, bang is right. Tua of the Dolphins, J.K. Dobbins of the Ravens, and our auto is going to be Tylan Wallace. Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens, and that is going to T-Man. Followed by Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos, and Groot of the Buffalo Bills. James, there is. You just have to join our Discord to get the code. 25% off those new blasters once you join Discord and then go to the Discord deals. DeAndre Hopkins of the Arizona Cardinals, Tyreek Hill of Kansas City, Cam Newton of New England, Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans, and Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos. Phillip Rivers, followed by Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Javian Hawkins of the Atlanta Falcons, Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos, and Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Evans of Tampa Bay, Kirk Cousins of Michigan State, T. Higgins of the Bengals, Devonta Smith, Crusade of the Eagles, and Rondale Moore of Arizona. Antonio Gibson of Memphis, Amari Cooper of the Cowboys, followed by Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys, Nico Collins of Houston, and an All-American Zach Wilson for T-Man. Joe Mixon of the Bengals, Ryan Tannehill of the Titans, Adam Thielen of the Vikings, Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Elijah Moore of the New York Jets. And on to our last pack in this one. Sorry, Adam, can't do it. Unfortunately, my blaster prices aren't really that great. DeAndre Swift of Georgia, or of the Lions, Jalen Hurts of the Eagles, Hamilcar Rashad of the Jets, Mac Jones Crusade of the Patriots going to Cynthia, and Kadarius Toney of the Giants. Kadarius Toney of the Giants going to Lucas. All right, let's run these down. Kadarius Toney of the Giants, Hamilcar Rashad of the Jets, Elijah Moore of the Jets, Kyle Trask of Tampa Bay, Nico Collins of Houston, Micah Parsons of Dallas, Rondale Moore of Arizona, Devonta Smith of Philadelphia, Patrick Surtain of Denver, Javian Hawkins of Atlanta, Seth Williams of Denver, Caleb Farley of Tennessee, Greg Rousseau of the Bills, Patrick Surtain of Denver, Michael Carter of the Jets, Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers, Nick Bolton of the Chiefs, Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Lions, Javian Hawkins of Atlanta, Rondale Moore of Arizona, Greg Rousseau of the Bills, Johnson Odafe Owe of the Ravens, Carlos Boogie Basham of the Bills, and Terrace Marshall Jr. of Carolina. And now on to our featured cards. We've got 4 QBs right off the get-go. We have 2 Mac Jones and 2 Zach Wilsons. 2 Mac Jones and 2 Zach Wilsons. The Mac Jones are going to Cynthia, and the Zach Wilsons going to T-Man. And then our auto is going to be Tylan Wallace. That's going to T-Man, and that's of the Carolina. That is not going to T-Man. Sorry, Tylan Wallace is of the Ravens, and yes, it is going to T-Man. I got confused there. My mistake. And that is the end of break 892. 892, and it looks like we're on to our last break of the evening based on the number of spots left in the available breaks. And this is going to be a Chronicles Hobby Pick Your Team. Alrighty, Chronicles Hobby Pick Your Team. Can I get sleeves too? Here we go. This is break 861. Chronicles 1 box PYT. Whoo, baby, I like your style, because it's Joshua Allen right off the bat. Joshua Allen, followed up by Alvin Kamara of the Saints. And then we've got a Jerry Jeudy Crown Royal Auto out of 75. Jerry Jeudy out of 75 of the Denver Broncos going to RJ. Followed up by Isaiah Simmons of the Cardinals, and then Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts of the Eagles and Joey Burrow of the Bengals. Jalen Hurts going to Joe, and Joe Burrow going to Michael. Followed up by a Prism Black Laviscus Chenault Jr. of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Jonathan. And then we have Brandon Ayuk of the 49ers. Clear Vision going to Lucas. Dak Prescott of the Cowboys, followed by Deebo Samuel of the 49ers. And then we have a Prism Black Jerry Jeudy Silver. Prism Black Jerry Jeudy Silver going to RJ, and it's just a Jerry Jeudy break right now. Followed up by a Herbie of the Los Angeles Chargers going to Kevin. DeAndre Swift of the Detroit Football Lions going to Jonathan. Jake Fromm of the Buffalo Bills going to Lucas. Clyde Edwards-Helaire of the Kansas City Chiefs. And that is going to be going to RJ, followed by Darrington Evans of the Titans, rated rookie, and that is also going to RJ. J.J. Watt of the Texans, Warren Moon of the Oilers, Joey Bosa of the Chargers, a Jacob Eason Luminance of the Indianapolis Colts, followed by a Jerry Jeudy. Then we've got Mike Evans out of 199 of Tampa Bay, followed by a Clyde Edwards-Helaire Dynagon RC, Clyde Edwards-Helaire Dynagon of the Kansas City Chiefs, and then a Zach Moss playoff momentum of the Buffalo Bills going to Lucas. This one feels thick. Christian McCaffrey of Carolina, followed by Saquon Barkley of the Giants, and then we have Lamar Jackson out of 25 of the Baltimore Ravens going to Carl. Followed up by Cam Akers of the Los Angeles Rams, Tyler Johnson of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, J.K. Dobbins out of 199, Luminance of the Ravens going to Carl. Followed by Jake Fromm, score of the Bills, and a Jerry Jeudy playoff momentum of the Broncos. Emmitt Smith of the Cowboys, followed by Jerry Rice of the 49ers. We've got a Henry Ruggs of the score silver of the Las Vegas Raiders, followed up by Michael Pittman Jr. of the Colts and Kenneth Murray of the Chargers. And then out of 199, we've got the Clear Vision Jake Fromm, followed by Henry Ruggs the third of the Raiders and a Clear Vision Jordan Love of the Packers. Phillip Rivers of the Colts and Kyler Murray of the Cardinals, followed by DeAndre Swift out of 25. DeAndre Swift out of 25 going to Jonathan. And that is a 3-patch auto. Second out of 25 DeAndre Swift that we've hit this evening. Followed by Zach Moss of the Buffalo Bills, Antonio Gibson of the Washington Football Team, and then a Prism Black Purple Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers going to Lucas, and that is going to be out of 125. Jerry Jeudy of the Denver Broncos and Jacob Eason of the Colts to finish off that break. Let's do this rundown. Jacob Eason of the Colts, followed by Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos, Antonio Gibson of the Washington Football Team to Lucas, Zach Moss of the Bills to Lucas, Jordan Love of the Packers to Lucas, Henry Ruggs III of the Raiders to Lucas, Jake Fromm of the Buffalo Bills out of 199 to Lucas, Kenneth Murray of the Chargers going to Kevin, Michael Pittman Jr. of the Colts to Lucas, Henry Ruggs scores silver going to Lucas. Jerry Jeudy to RJ, followed by Jake Fromm of the Bills to Lucas, J.K. Dobbins out of 199 to Carl, Tyler Johnson of Tampa Bay going to Lucas, Cam Akers of the Rams going to Michael, Zach Moss of the Bills to Lucas, Clyde Edwards-Helaire Dynagon of Kansas City to RJ, Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos going to RJ, Jacob Eason Luminance of the Colts to Lucas, Darrington Evans rated rookie clear of the Titans to RJ, Clyde Edwards-Helaire score going to RJ, Jake Fromm of the Bills to Lucas, DeAndre Swift of the Lions to Jonathan, Justin Herbert of the Chargers to Kevin, Brandon Ayuk of the 49ers to Lucas, Joe Burrow of the Bengals to Michael, Jalen Hurts of the Eagles to Joe, and Isaiah Simmons of the Cardinals going to Lucas. And now we're on to our featured cards. First, our Prisms. We have the Jordan Love out of 125, the Laviska Shenault of the Jaguars, and the Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos to RJ. Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers going to Lucas, and Laviska Shenault of the Jaguars to Jonathan. Then we have out of 75, the Jerry Jeudy Crown Royal Auto. And then we have 2 out of 25s. Lamar Jackson and DeAndre Swift. Lamar Jackson of the Ravens going to Carl, and DeAndre Swift of the Lions going to Jonathan. And there you have it, folks. That is the end of break 861. And that also appears to be the end of tonight's breaks, which means we're going to run down our mag rundown. From this last Chronicles break, we had the out of 25 DeAndre Swift rookie triple patch auto, and then the Lamar Jackson out of 25, 2 out of 25 patch. Then out of Topps Series 2, we had the Christian Yelich Major League Material and the Steve Carlson 70th Platinum Player. Out of Topps Tier 1, we had the Christian Pache on card out of 263. And then we had a heck of a Phoenix break. Can you pull the Jordan Love purple out of there? We're going to mag that up. Thank you, Lucas. We have DeAndre Swift out of 25. Jonathan Taylor out of 25. And Kenneth Murray out of 10. And that is the end of tonight. Thank you all for being with us. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at noon and Saturday at 6:30. We're starting early with some select baseball breaks. Remember, rocking the Alive Rescue from Memphis Magnum PI t-shirt sent to us from a member of the BreakTraders community. Thank you to John and Dan that are behind the scenes here at BreakTraders. And most importantly, thank you to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night.